I get a lot of experience in these two internships. Okay, let's talk about the company I take internships. Taihao. Taihao is an animation company in China. It focuses on animation of advertisement, animation to products, and some animation films for education. I applied for the role, which is animation character designer, because I think I'm good at using software to design the appearance of animation character. Also, I can design the context of the character like the background and the personal character. During the interview, the interviewer of Tai Hao asks, asks me some questions like as an animation designer, how to create or improve the animation production, and asked me some ways to improve it. I told him I think if the company wants to improve the level of its products, not only the quality of characters' appearance and actions, but also the context of and the background of characters. Also, I give some my suggestion and my views of Chinese animation industry and weakness of Chinese animation. And look at picture. The left one is the company, and the middle one is the desk I work with, and the last one, the right one, is the 3D program office. I work in this office. Okay, let's talk about internship roles. My first role is 3D modeling. This internship focuses on modeling for objects or characters in the animation, and I created a firefighting truck and a female character for this animation. The second role is animation editing. This internship focuses on writing and editing for content and story of the animation, and I applied some editing parts, but my writing part for animation is not adopted in this internship. Then let's talk about the internal aims. In the first internship, there are three key aims, which are improving my communication skills, improving my modeling skill using real projects, and improve the skills to create or edit context of a character. For the first aim, I'm quite satisfied with the aim and nearly finished all objectives for this aim. And for the second aim, I'm very satisfied with this aim because I get a lot of experience in this internship for this aim and face some situation which I have never faced before in the university. And I finish all objectives for this aim. And I make a presentation for creative thinking of my character, but it's not successful. But supervisor and the teammates help me improve it, and I practice a lot of time. Finally, I give a quite good presentation to my supervisor. In addition, I face some troubles about communication with my teammates, and we cover it under supervisor's help. And for the last aim, it's not satisfied with this aim because I do not have chance to write or edit the content and background for this circle because in this internship I just do some modelings. Okay, in the second internship, there are three key aims in this internship, which are improving my communication skills with other editors, improving my writing and editing skills to context of animation, and learning how to create more creative and attractive parts into the story. For the first aim, I'm very satisfied with this aim and nearly finished all objectives the second aim, this is not satisfied with this, the results. Although I nearly finished all objects, my writing works are not adopted to use in the final animation products. For the last aim, I finished all the objectives and I learned some useful rhetoric, rhetorical device and some writing techniques to improve the coherence and completion through the continuous practice, getting feedback and re-practice. And there are some examples of my work. The left one is the a female erect, and this modeling is created by my partner. And the right one, the right this um, fail track is practical work, and I use the new software to build and finish this. Okay, and let's talk about the university industrial links. For in the first internship, um, I think 3D modeling knowledge and the skills. I use this from university, and but I find they change a lot in the internships. I think my skills are not enough to use in the in the real animation company. So I practice a lot and learn a lot of about the new software to modeling and to build. The, and for the second internship, um, I think creative thinking I learned from the university, but also I found the change some in process. I think it's a very difficult thinking way to be used in the animation company. So I think it's also not enough for me to work in a real animation company. So I think I also need to practice a lot and read more and watch more. Yeah. Okay. Um, there are some examples of moments of reflection during the internship. In the first group meeting for modeling, supervisor gave the works for everyone in the group, and he asked me to create an ambulance modeling for the project in 3ds Max. Um, but I learned the modeling skills in Maya in the university. The 3ds Max is a new software for me. From this event, I found that skills I learned in university cannot be used directly in the real company. These skills have to be modified and improved, even restudied to use for the real project or works. Okay, in the second group meeting for modeling, there's a conflict between me and my partner for one animation character. Some conflicts are inevitable at work, which is also a big problem in the workplace. Conflict is a common phenomenon during the work. This does not mean you have to win in conflicts or make troubles in the work, but it does mean that when conflict happens, it's a good phenomenon to improve for the project. Okay, and there I get some new skills and knowledge in these two internships. For the first internships, firstly, I learned a new 3D animation software for creating and modeling called 3ds Max. This software focuses on the modeling of architecture and environments for animation products. And this is a new skill for me. I learned Maya in the university, which is a professional and useful software for animation movie, and Maya can achieve a high quality effect. learned some useful communication skills in this internship. Effective communication is a key factor in animation success, and oral presentation skills, communication skills with people in the company, and listening skills are the useful skills which I learned through communicating with supervisor and teammates. Thirdly, I know some new knowledge about animation industry, improves animation creating process and animation design. An animation creating process is divided into four parts, which are um, concept design, creative thinking, draft drawing, and concept map, modeling, and animation creating by a lot of small groups and editing. For the second internships, firstly, I get some um, rhetorical skills in the writing, and these skills are very useful. These skills can improve the creating and attractive detail in the writing and editing. Secondly, I learned some useful speaking and listening skills in this internship. The excellent listening skills help employee give the useful feedback, and this feedback are the important ways to improve the editing work in the animation industry. Lastly, I learned some new knowledge about creative writing in the animation industry, which includes writing and editing processing and editing meeting. Okay. Um, there are some professional advice from these internships. Firstly, some professional advice are important to modeling skills in the real projects, which includes first, you should create the modeling strictly on the basis of the drafts and concept map. Modeling is a producing process and it's not a creative process in the group project. So modeling process must be without adding any new ideas and concepts. Secondly, using different software and skill meets different types and requirements of animation products, which is an effective and smart way. The real animation product is a huge project, and it needs to cost a lot of manpower, materials, resources, and time. Using the appropriate and correct software or skill to modeling can save time and create a better effect. Secondly, the presentation is a very useful skills in the company and it provides some benefits for your career. Thirdly, some professional advice are significant to writing and editing skills for the animation products, which includes the coherence of the story by means the linguistic device is useful. Adding some appropriate linguistic devices can improve the coherence of the story. And lastly, the clarity and power of expression by using appropriate words and expressions during the editing story are necessary. Rhetoric skills in writing are the useful way to create a picture to attract the audience. Rhetoric skills in Chinese are too complicated, and some needs to be used imperative. Some needs to be used um, directly, some used not directly. In conclusion, the first internship provides me a lot of experience and advices about modeling skills, communication skills, and other working skills, which cannot be learned in the university. Also, in the second internship provides me a lot of experience about writing and editing skills, speaking and listening skills, and other working skills, which are different